Hello, amazing people. How na day? I'm so happy to be in your midst once again, as always. Okay, and still on the Ooni of Ife's Palace gist that is coming out. I would always like to remind you guys that look, a lot is happening there, especially the preparation for Ooni of Ife's birthday. That is barely just 3 days away from now. The Ile-Ife has been agog, for quite some time now. With launching of different projects. Like Oni said to all of us, he said he's going to mark his 50th Golden Jubilee, with 50 projects, and he has since started doing that. However, as that is going on, we will not fail to, bring to you the other stuff that is going on, outside the public layer, so because that is the one that you don't get to see in the social media, and it's our job to bring them those stories to you. Okay, so what is being rumored or alleged at this moment is the fact that Oni of Ife, our great KBC himself, is rumored to have, spoken to the other Olories, and he said, none of you can ever compare yourself to Princess Peju. She is a diplomat of international repute. You heard me well. None of you can ever compare yourself to Princess Peju. She is a diplomat of international repute. Okay, I'm sure you want to know the foundation the foundation from which this comment, was made. It has been alleged that still in trying to get the palace ready. We were told that those who are in charge of decoration, and all different things, food, music, different departments. We were told that, especially, particularly the people in charge of decoration, the rumor has it that these people came to the palace to brief the Oni as they normally do, because what they do is from time to time the committees, they come around to brief Oni of the preparation so far. You guys know that Oni of Ife is a very um, a meticulous person, and he's a great man. He likes quality stuff. So what he does is, if he gives out a duty, he ensures that he follows it through by giving it close supervision, one-on-one supervision. Okay, so we are told that from time to time, the those in charge of different units, be it cooking, that's food, be it decoration, be it music, be it whatever, cake, all of them, they come to brief the Union of Ife from time to time. So this particular time, they said those in charge of decoration came around, to just brief Union of Ife about colors, how they are going to make the arrangement, the kind of ambience that the outlook will look like eventually. So they came, I think they had their laptops, and they were playing the whole thing. And so it was during this time that it was alleged that some of the Olories, they stood up and they were making observation that this color is not so nice. Why not do this? Why not do that? All sort of suggestions were flying from all corners. Okay, and even before the Oni of Kabiesi himself could even say a word, we were further informed that at this juncture that all the Oloris were suggesting, speaking with discordant voices, about what they want. They said at this point, Princess Peju, who was also, in that gathering, stood up and to suggest something else. And we were informed that while she was still trying to explain the reason why she's suggesting this thing should be done this way, the Oloris unanimously, almost like they agreed, they gathered and they kind of shout her down that, look, enough of this nonsense. What is this thing about you? What do you, why are you now trying to help us choose the colors for the event of our husband? Okay. So they said they gave it to her, and a serious argument, erupted, to the point that Ooni of Ife was said to have been very, very disappointed. He was so sad. He was so sad that, look, the Oloris, could disrespect him to that point of challenging Princess Peju. But again, then again, if you look at I mean, the trajectory of what has been going on right from the time Princess Peju came back from Canada to Nigeria to start a 5 day long birthday, and even the purported story, or rumor that it was funded completely by the Ooni of Ife, and the perfume that was bought, the 3 cows, all those things. If you look at the full trajectory of everything, you wouldn't blame the Olories if they begin to, I mean, carry faces, or they begin to have some sort of animosity towards Princess Peju. You wouldn't blame them because, for God's sake, this is their terrain, this is their home. They are in their husband's home. And for Princess Peju to come in, I mean, it's not like they are married. They are not even married. If I mean, what the world knows is that they've been good friends. Now she has done the birthday thing. Instead of her to carry Akaya gingerly leave the palace, she has remained, I mean, footed. And rumors is even having is that she's going nowhere, you know, until Kabiyesi, completes his birthday. And don't forget that there has been this rumor again that possibly that Princess Peju is one of the wives that the Oni is said to announce during his birthday. So, like I always say, I don't live in the palace with Ooni of Ife and his Olories. So this is not the first-hand information, but I'm just trying to say, okay, could it be that truly this Peju is actually one of the wife to be announced? But if that is even true, is this the way and manner she should go about it? You are not even in, and you're already trying to, like, I mean, boss over these people, tell them this is not like this, it should be like this. So it was when this whole argument, and argument that was going on, that it was said that Ooni of Ife, Kabiyesi himself, stood up and shut all the Oloris down, asking them that if not for the fact that through him and through the 5 day long birthday that they now start to have interface with Princess Peju, that who are they that if they see Princess Peju on the road or on the street, can they even I mean rub shoulders with her, man? But I think this was really too, I mean, they hit them too hard on this. You can't do this. You can't do this. But so the side Ooni of Ife said, who are you to compare yourself to Princess Peju? Because in his estimation, Peju is not just a Nigerian business lady, she's a Canadian Nigerian. She's a Nigerian Canadian, rather, of Nigerian Canadian diplomat of international repute. Don't forget that just in May this year, she was appointed by the government of Ontario. She was made the Commissioner of Trade. That's a lot. And for a woman to have that kind of position, I mean, things like that they don't come. Oyibo people, they don't give appointments based on sentiments, or because you are a female, or because you are pretty, or they don't do that. They give you appointment based on merit. So for this lady to go far away in Canada, in Ontario precisely, and she's able to attract that sort of position, don't forget, I'm telling you, this is the Commissioner for Trade. It's not just like one random post for trade. And you know what this would do for the kingdom of Ile-Ife? Assuming truthfully, she gets married to the new of Ife. Do you know what this will do to the commerce of a place like Ile-Ife and even Osun State at large? She's going to attract all the businesses she can attract, trade or whatever, into the land of Ile-Ife. And who knows, perhaps this is one reason why the Ooni of Ife is getting so close to this woman. And who knows, perhaps really wanting to marry her. And perhaps, who knows, like we've already heard out there, that this is certainly one of the new wife coming. So this is what we heard at this moment. And for Ooni of Ife to have spoken so boldly, right in their faces, that look, none of you can compare yourself to Princess Peju. For me, I think this speaks so loud. So if the Oloris are not getting the message by now, then it means they are just kidding themselves. Because what this has shown clearly, especially if you look at the trajectory of events since she came to Nigeria, from that 5 day long birthday, how the thing climaxed at the palace, eventually at the Ojaja Arena, where that the who was gathered, and Shino Peters led the musical maestro that kind of serenaded Ooni of Ife and Princess Peju. That climax, anyone who didn't see the 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 bigger intention or the bigger meaning into that serenading of those two people, it means that person is just kidding himself or herself. So this is what we had at this moment, and to me, I don't feel, I don't have, I don't feel pity for some of these Olori, because, of course, you guys know why. Now they said they want Queen Naomi out. Now she's out. So the food they have prepared for themselves, they have to settle down, eat it, and enjoy it. Okay, so this is what we had at this moment, and I said, well, good for them. Thank God our dear Queen Naomi is out of the equation completely. Okay, so they said what goes around comes around. So I believe this is what we are set to get, even now that the Oloris have not started coming in. So only God knows what will happen when the likes of Princess Peju, Lady Badmus, as it is being rumored, set foot in that palace. I can't wait for that time to come. Thank God the birthday is just 3 days away from here. So let's see what happens. So this is what we heard at this moment, and we said we have to bring it to you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking, and most importantly, like I always say, God bless you for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.